It's Mike Meck with the Bungalow Chef. Today, it's all about potato pancakes. Stay tuned. Well, here we are with our potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are really true comfort food for my family. And you know what? Every nationality, every family probably has their own version of potato pancakes. Let's face it, potato pancakes or potatoes have been always very reasonable, simple, easy to do as long as you have a little oil. Simple, right? Well, these aren't so simple because we're going to do it old school. We're going to actually use a hand box grater. You can use a food processor at home. You can even use shredded frozen potatoes, but don't say that I told you so. So anyway, let's start the recipe. We're going to use 4 to 5 large red skin potatoes. We're going to use 1 large chopped onion, 1 whole egg, 2 tablespoons of flour, salt and pepper, and a little olive oil to fry these. And we want to short fry these. I recommend a heavy skillet. They seem to work always the best for me. So we want to peel the potatoes. This is the process. We're going to peel the potatoes. We're going to grate the potatoes. But the secret of making a really good potato pancake, use a colander and a bowl underneath to strain the water. You want to really compress that potato so that the extra water comes out of it. So you're going to watch me a little bit peeling potatoes. Sorry, it's kind of boring. Don't walk away. We'll be grating potatoes next and then making the batter. Okay, we've grated our fresh potatoes. We're actually going to try to drain off and strain off as much water as possible. Little trick, you add your 2 tablespoons of salt, and that will help get the water out of there. So we'll just use your hands, try to drain it through as much as possible. All right, we're going to add our potatoes, our drained potatoes, into a bowl. All right, we're going to be adding our onions. We're going to take 1 egg. This recipe is so simple. Pour right on top there. Black pepper. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And that's just to bind it. We're going to just stir this through. That's great. Now we're going to shallow fry, and again, I like to use a cast iron fry pan. Okay, what I've done, we've preheated the oven to 250 degrees, and that's going to act as your holding oven because again, we're using a small fry pan. We're going to have multiple batches of these delicious potato pancakes. And what I do is I put a couple paper towels on there, and that will absorb the excess grease from the potato pancakes, and I like them really crispy on the outside. So again, preheat your oven 250 degrees, and we're going to start shallow frying in our cast iron fry pan here. And when I talk about shallow fry, I'm talking about 1 inch. You need a good inch in there, and you want it hot. And I'm going to say if you use a thermometer, 350 degrees is perfect. So we're going to just drop deposit this mix into the fry pan. We'll just borrow that baking sheet for a bit for a working surface. Using the back of a spoon, you want to flatten it out just a little bit, and we want them to be well colored before you flip them. and they'll actually float in the oil, as you can see. Always make sure your spatula is dry. You won't have those little spackles of water in the oil. And they'll take, on the first side, probably 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, we're going to turn these. You can see nicely brown, crispy on the outside. Now some people have grown up with potato pancakes with either applesauce, stone ground mustard, or sour cream and chives. I love the sour cream and chives, so we're going to use that as a garnish on these today. Okay, our first batch is done. We're going to throw those right into the oven, and we'll start our second batch. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more oil in here. We're going to let it come up to temperature. And water may build up in your mix. You want to kind of drain them. I always use a slotted spoon, so it helps, lift this out of the water. Our potato pancakes have been warming in the oven just to get a little more crisp and all the way through, and with all the batches going on. And what we're going to do is a little plate presentation here. Ooh. So here we go. What we're going to do is, my favorite is the sour cream and fresh garden chives. Pretty simple. How can you go wrong with this, right? There we go. It's Mike Meck, the Bungalow Chef, with potato pancakes.